Varsity Club, welcome back to another classic. German probably, but dog is on the edge. I'm trying to hit 1,000 likes in the video. Subscribe down below. Let's jump right back into it. We have been grinding as a university. The academics will come. The athletics are here. We are the #1 team in the nation. We did it. A lot of you guys noticed in the ESPN ticker, UNC choked against UVA, and we end up getting the #1 spot as we were #2 last week. What's interesting to me though is that we've beaten multiple ranked teams this season, and we have 47 of the votes. 14 of them went to Ball State, so we're not a unanimous #1. They don't believe in us. And okay, I take that. That's bulletin board material. You think Ball State deserves a first place vote instead of us? You're crazy. That being said though, we have FAU this week, and that is definitely a trap game. A team that we have struggled against, and if we struggle like we did at the beginning of last game, for this game, we're in trouble. There are not a lot of teams that I'll give credit to in terms of being a rival, but FAU is definitely one of those teams. What can we do against this team at their home stadium? They won revenge. Can we get it? I do think though we saw a lot from McConnell last week. I mean, Derwin absolutely balled out, but McConnell was poised, and we can't really say that very often. Block for this man. The biggest thing we have though is that we're the #1 team in the nation for the first time. We have ascended to the top of college football very quickly. And I'm scared, but Rubley's not scared. The big fella's stepping up. I mean, we have a massive target on our back. Everyone is trying to come for Cascade Valley. People are calling us pretenders, okay? They're saying Ball State's better, but you know what? If they had just blocked one man, Derwin was in the end zone. But I mean, seriously, we have ascended way quicker than I ever thought we would, and we have got to answer all the questions that'll be coming our way if we don't pull out something big today. Connell's out here scrambling. I like what he's got here. He's going to roll a little bit, stays in bounds. He picks up about 2. We got a couple of short yardage guys who maybe could have hit there, but we ended up keeping that one just to play it a little bit safe. Speaking of something, we got the biggest McFadden. McFadden's out here making moves, gets out of bounds. The true freshman with a 40-yard pickup. You got to love it. I'll give FAU all the props. They are bringing some heat. They're playing good coverage, but we're the #1 team in the nation for a reason. Kyle's going to keep that one, tries to keep it going, and they get him after 1. Well, second is short coming here. Getting it off to Derwin. Derwin's pop. As a whole, and that is the best running back in all of NCAA football. Put him on the Heisman list already. The dude has been putting on an incredible second half of the season. He's nowhere to be found on the Heisman list. Something's wrong with that if you ask me. The offense had a methodical, slow drive, and man, they had some big plays out there making things work. And oh, we got Willie Taggart Jr. is out here trying to make some plays, and oh my God, no shot. On the first play, Taggart goes all the way in the middle of the field for 39 yards. Uh-oh. This man is trying to right all the wrongs that happened to his dad at Florida State. This is unbelievable. What a run. We got to be careful here. Probably a lot of QB spies today. They go to the edge there, but Eichenberg cleans it up. Now, as good as Taggart Jr. is, the running back is the best guy on their entire team. That guy is just, he's a 91 overall. He's got speed, he's got agility, he's got strength, as you saw right there. An absolute battle here. We're going to bring a little bit of pressure, see what they do. He has all the time in the world despite us getting everybody there. We hit him hard, but Ramon Smith gets the first down. Trying to keep the pressure on here. Big hit in the backfield. They break that one. Hadley's going to end up bringing him down, though, for a loss of 6. As good as this running back and quarterback combo is, they don't really have a great offensive line. It's the one thing we're trying to exploit right now. They're going to the edge here. Walter's going to try to make the tackle. He trips him up a little bit. He keeps going and gets the first down. A gain of 7. Man up. Bringing the blitz here again. One guy in the backfield to help out Taggart Jr. He's taking his time here. I think he sees the blitz, trying to diagnose where it's coming from. They go for a halfback draw. Eichenberg and company are there. We clean them up to make it a 4th and 9. Get the field goal unit ready. So things got extremely scary there, but we end up doing our thing. We lock them up a little bit here, hold them to a field goal, which is big news because again, we have had a tough time at the beginning of games recently, and this is a good start. Back out here when offense got a little 4-point lead, and okay, they've been watching. They know where we're running. 2nd and 13. They got a little pressure there on downs. We'll see what he can do. Safety goes back. One of the halfback out of the backfield. Derwin though goes nowhere. Loss of 3. We're seeing what's happening right now. They are ready. We're gonna run a little forward verse here, see if we can get loose. Got a guy going deep. This is Mike Oliver. Mike Oliver, the big time playmaker, making big time plays. He's not the fastest guy in the world. He's gonna try to take him, and he gets inside the 5. 78 yards, Mike Oliver. McConnell stood there with 2 dudes right in his faces. I don't care. 4 completions, 141 yards. He came to play. We were so close to just having a bad drive after having a really good drive offensively, but quarterback, let's do that. And look at Derwin again in the end zone for not the 2nd time today. We got got a feeling more is coming. We're gonna keep feeding that man. Things are looking good for the squad right now. Gotta love how he played there, bouncing back after giving up a field goal. And look at Conley. I see you. Had a little corner blitz drawn up there. Garner Conley comes off the edge, immediately smacks the the running back, and they go nowhere. And then look at this. He tried the read option, and we're saying not today. FAU's absolutely struggling right now. We got a 3rd and 17. Giving them nothing easy here. Walters again, watching the drag route. Taggart all the time in the world. He gives up a big play, though, by Ray Walton, but he ends up getting the tackle after 29. FAU's finding a way to stay competitive right now. Again, they're on their home field. They got a couple of recruits here today. They want to make sure they dominate as much as they possibly can. And number 19 has made a heck of a play. 2nd and inches. Taggart's there by his lonesome. He's going to try to run here. We got a couple of guys there. Walters is true. Both hit him, but he gives 2 in the first. We've been resting for a little bit. Haven't really blitzed as much as I would like to. We're switching that up right here. A bit of a delayed blitz. Walters coming in, gets a big hit on him. Gotta love how the delayed blitz paid off. They weren't expecting it. Walters comes in, absolutely destroys him, and they had nowhere to go. Now all of a sudden we're giving up some big yards here as McMahon goes all the way down for 12. FAU averages about 170, 180 yards rushing per game. We've held them to a really small total outside of a couple of big plays. I'm really happy with how things are going. But Philip Antonio got burned by LeJontay Wester, and FAU's right back in it. One thing we have to make sure we do is control the football, and that means giving the ball to Marvin Derman and letting him go to work. Derman sees a gap here, tries to get to the edge a little bit, turns up and picks up a small gain of 4. I just want to point out we've not lost yet, rocking the cream uniforms. We're not trying to have that happen again today. 2nd and 6. Like what I'm seeing, quick little read here. You gotta love what you're seeing from McConnell right now. He is killing it. Perfect 5 for 5 today by the young fella. You gotta love it. Here we go again, back to the run game. Ruby's gonna be in motion for Derwin. Little misdirection here. Derwin's gonna skate out to the edge. He picks up another gain of 7. Only need 3 here, running with the play action. McConnell sets his feet, throws an absolute dot to Miller Mooney, who keeps it moving again with 28 big yards. The offense looks incredible. Absolutely on fire right now. McConnell's feeling the pressure. He's going to roll all the way out to the left-hand side. He's had all the time in the world. We're going to slide down because we want to keep this clock moving so that they don't get a lot of time left with the ball. 1st and 10 again. Giving it to Derwin. Derwin finding his gaps here again. Look at this young fella fight, man. Look at him go. Oh, no. No, no, no. Not anything but this. Anything but Marvin Derwin. That is the worst possible news we could have for any championship run. Any run we want to have in general is that Marvin Derwin goes out. Now, JoJo Johnson's coming in. Quarterback, turn to running back. He's not bad at all, but he's not Derwin, and we know that. Little pitch here, though. Dawkins on the edge. Receiver's going to turn up to Romello Dawkins. His first touch of the game is a 7-yard touchdown run. Any way possible, we get it done. You've yet to find out the extent of the injury for Marvin Derwin, but it's a scary one right now. That is a leader on this team. You just hate to see him go down. That being said, the running game is still a very strong part of our football team. We're going to give JoJo Johnson some opportunities. We'll mix in a couple of receivers there. Of course, McConnell's going to run as much as he possibly can without hurting himself. We'll do anything and everything we possibly can to keep this game going. FAU uses their first time out of the half. They got 2 left. Minute 47 left. We're going to delayed blitz there. We got a couple of people there with pressure. Conley, though, gets the tackle, but it's a 1st down. 1st down again for FAU, almost to the 50-yard line. Like a tight end going in motion here. The left-hand side for Meikenberg, watching the middle. Taggart is just running nonstop. We got multiple guys trying to hit him, and he's just breaking tackles left and right. So Darrow, we find out, has a mild concussion. He's going to be out for the remainder of the game. In the grand scheme of things, we'll take that. I feel like we can get things done against FAU, but if we had lost that dude for multiple games or the rest of the season, that is a much different scenario. FAU again trying to keep things going. They got a minute left. They need a shotgun. They're trying to run a little bit here. Taggart ends up getting lost. That is an inexperienced quarterback there getting lost in the backfield. Now, they end up using their 2nd timeout there. Again, they wasted a lot of time. They got 54 seconds and 1 timeout left. Going out to the edge. That is an absolute dot to Adams. They say he wasn't actually in bounds, and we'll take it. Dropping our guys back here. Playing for the pass. 3rd and 16. Not exactly 4-down territory for them. Maybe it is. Who knows at this point? And they go down here at the midfield. We're going to go into halftime with an 11-point lead, closer than I wanted, and we have a major injury. We got to toughen up in the second half and lock this game in. Now, FAU started with the ball in the second half, didn't really do anything, and they punted to us deep in our own territory. And, well, JoJo's trying to get things going, and he's looking a little confused. I'm not super worried, though, because our passing game is really good. But if they cue in on one of those things, we're really going to be in trouble. Second and 13, McConnell getting things going. Underneath here, Miller Moody, who's been reliable today, picks up 10. McConnell's been perfect today. Third and short. I got to imagine we can go ahead and get this one. Onto the read option here. McConnell all day in. We're going to go ahead and slide because we do not want to get that man injured. We lose him, it's a different ball game. You set it down, so we're going to keep things moving. Downs in motion. One of the wide receiver reverse. We end up going up the middle for 2, though. Second down and 8. Little adjustment by McConnell here. Miller, Moody in the backfield moves. Kind of like what he does. You know, he's fast. A former running back on our team, again, playing wide receiver. We got guys in all kinds of different positions this year. We don't need to do anything too crazy. We're not exactly playing for the kill. We're just playing to, you know, not make a mistake right now. JoJo Johnson, plenty of time here. Gets the first down and plenty there. A lot of time here for the team. McConnell again, hit him with a play action. It's been super successful so far. We're going to test him deep. We got a guy in Dawkins. Da-na-na, put it on Sports Center. How did he catch this? I mean, it's a 50-50 ball. It falls in his hands. The man jumps. He's like, I didn't even know I had it. Thought he was playing defense, but he's playing offense. When you're the #1 team in the nation, you need things like that to go your way. Thank God that will win our way. Giving the ball here to JoJo. JoJo goes up the middle. He's had a trouble getting blocks from this team. I don't know if they hate this man or not, but he gets one. Mike Oliver playing running back right now. The JUCO transfer is there and he's in. Look, JoJo was tired. Mike Oliver comes in. We got receivers at running back. I don't care. We're the #1 team in the nation for a reason. We have found a way, despite losing our best player in the team, to keep on fighting. FAU is looking like they're in a world of hurt right now. Second and 18 for that big hit there. Eichenberg again, patrol in the middle. They go for an absolute dot there. We drill them immediately. Third down, 6 yards to go. 2 minutes left in the third quarter. You go to the out route, and again, it's a completion, but it's not going to get them at first. This game is starting to feel much more comfortable for us right now. If only they would block for JoJo Johnson. They refuse to. I mean, it's not like we're calling him different plays. We are calling similar, if not the exact same plays we call for Derwin. It's just JoJo hasn't necessarily found anything. That's his first positive gain, literally the entire game. 7 attempts, 11 yards. Crazy. Another first down. McConnell under center this time. Oh, that dude is fast. That guy is really fast off the edge. That guy's come off the edge a couple of times and put a hurt on our guys. So I don't really know how much longer we're going to keep our starting quarterback in the game, but for now, put McConnell in. Feeling the pressure game, gets to the Lonnie Downs, who again hasn't really seen the ball a lot in the past couple of weeks. Third down, 8 yards to go. McConnell ready to get things going. Little misdirection here. Downs trying to turn it up, and he's going to be just shy. We're going to be punting for, I believe, the first time today. If Florida Atlantic is going to want to have any chance in this game, they got to score now. And okay, I guess it's on us. On the offense. I'm joking. They're messing up. So after a really bad penalty, FAU's back at it again. Losing 5 yards deep in their own territory. That's just, you can't do it. Our head coach has to be going crazy because they have went away from their running game wholeheartedly. I say that, and they go for the running game right here. And then we nearly killed the man. One of the biggest plays of the game for them. 3rd and 8. Deep in their own territory. Can't really go for it here. They end up going for a pass that is going to be short. He lost his momentum, and what a play by the defense. FAU is going to go from deep in their own territory. They struggled a little bit in this drive, nearly had the first down, had a mental error, and then they're punting it to one of the most dangerous players in the football field, Clayton McFadden. McFadden's going to catch it and can't get it going, and okay, maybe he's not that dangerous yet. One day he will be. Connell company keeping things moving here. Downs going a little deep. Putting Oliver underneath. We're also going to put Dawkins deep as well. See what the safeties kind of do on this play. Going for the short, easy completion. We might have got Mike Oliver hurt there. Oddly enough, that is the first incompletion of the day we've seen from McConnell. Now, JoJo Johnson's in here. JoJo Johnson says, you know what? I used to be a quarterback. I see you. Picking up 9. There he is. 3rd and 1. Man, they just ran for 9. Picks it up. And he's going to go for more. Maybe they're blocking for him again. They remember that he's actually talented. 1st and 10 again. Going underneath here to Mike Oliver, who's had a great game, and he only gets 1 there. But still, that was a bad pass. Keeping things moving on 2nd and long. He's going deep. He's got Lonnie Downs, who makes a diving catch. That is the vintage Lonnie first downs we've been missing the past couple of weeks. First goal, trying to put this game away. Release in motion. Johnson looking to get something going, and he just gets absolutely destroyed. I've seen so many comments of people saying, give JoJo Johnson a try. He's better than you think. Give him an opportunity. We've been giving him an opportunity, and people just forgot that he's not as good as Derwin. Derwin is an elite talent. People forgot. Look at Romello Dawkins back in the end zone. I think he had a rushing touchdown earlier. Now he's in there with the receiving touchdown. Keep it going, young fella. We came out here and looked like the #1 team in the nation. We didn't blow them out in an insane amount, but our guys did the job. McConnell threw 1 incompletion today. He had 318 yards and a touchdown. Derwin got hurt, and we still put points on the board. That's what an elite program does. Recap of the stats today. McConnell had one of the most impressive performances of his young career. The sophomore came out here and threw an absolute dot after dot. He got hit a couple of times, had pressure in his face, but he still was elite. On the ground, JoJo Johnson had 57 yards on 15 attempts. Not exactly anything that's going to be record shattering or incredible, but still he was good in relief. Derwin had 7 on 39, 2 touchdowns for him. We also saw touchdowns by Romello Dawkins and Mike Oliver. I mean, people were doing what they had to do today. In the air, Miller Moody at 458, Downs at 355. Good to see Downs involved in the pass game, but I'd love to see more touchdowns at his end as well. Romello Dawkins though had the only receiving touchdown with 1 today, and Mike Oliver put on the show. That's what he does. On our side, Jacoby Walters had 8 tackles with some incredible hits today. 1 for loss, 1 sack as well. Antonio was involved. Garner Conley made some major plays today. From a sack perspective, a lot of guys were involved today. We had Jacob Brown, Ray Walton, Thomas Carroll, and Jacoby Walters, all with 1. No interceptions today, but really FAU didn't really throw anything deep, and I'm honestly not surprised. Our corners were covering like crazy. The wins are getting more tough and more difficult. We have to be way more precise than we have ever been. We have one final regular season game against Middle Tennessee State University. If we beat them, it's on to what I believe is a conference championship, and then if we win that, it's on to hopefully the college football playoffs. We will see how we do. I'm optimistic right now because the way we are playing, nobody in the country can touch Cascade Valley.